Welcome to Quake Champions. This is the Beginner's Guide, our first video in a series of beta tutorials. Quake Champions is a fast-paced arena shooter where you, your friends, and players from around the world can connect and compete. The objective is simple: to kill or frag enemy players and score points by completing objectives. In this tutorial, we're going to introduce you to the basics and do our best to keep you alive in the arena. When you appear or spawn in the arena, you'll have only one starting weapon, your choice of a machine gun, shotgun, or nail gun. However, there are more powerful weapons, armor, and health scattered throughout every arena. You need to collect this gear to have a better chance of scoring a frag and staying alive. When you get fragged, you lose your gear, but will quickly respawn in the arena with full health. Collect items by simply walking over them. When you collect an item, it'll disappear for several seconds before becoming available again. There are 6 types of items you can gather in the arena: health, armor, weapons, ammo, cooldown hourglasses, and power-ups. It's important for you to begin gathering weapons, health, and armor from the moment you spawn into a match to improve your tactical position and give you a greater advantage in combat. Players who fight before properly gearing up will often find themselves ill-prepared for combat. Always remember to gear up after spawning and to restock after each fight. Spawn, gear up, fight, and restock. Quake Champions is often a game about managing your champion's health and armor by both picking up items before fighting, using positioning to gain the upper hand in combat, and timing those item pickups to ensure that you and your team control the map's resources. In the remaining videos in our beta tutorials, we're going to look at everything from champions to game modes, as well as tons of tips on health management, item control, weapons, and movement to help you become a champion.
My kingdom's finally come.
Protection spawned. Protection. Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
is not an option.
Time.
Coming at you.
Lead taken.
Catch.
Three flags left.
In the air. Hard time peeling you off the wall. Catch!
Protection spawned. Protection. Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight. Lead taken.
Then you can face me.
Watch. Legs left.
Shoot with it.
Tank.
Man when he's down, that's pretty low.
Health, Armor, and You, Controlling Your Stack, our second video in a series of beta tutorials. In our first video, we introduced you to the concept of always gearing up before fights, so that you stand a better chance to survive. In this video, we hope to teach you how to gear up, and introduce you to the health and armor pickups that will keep you alive. While aim plays an important role in Quake Champions, sometimes surviving comes down to who was more prepared for the fight. Suppose you encounter an enemy with equal skill. What may ultimately set you apart from your opponent is what we call your stack. A player's stack is comprised of their total health and armor combined, defining how much damage they can take before being fragged. Let's take a look at the most important items to pick up to maintain a healthy stack and ensure that you are ready for combat. If at any time you're wounded, seek out the nearest health. All health pickups are blue. The small health pickups are readily available throughout the arena. They restore 1 container and respawn 15 seconds after pickup. There is almost always one nearby, so try to refill your health between or even during fights. But beware, your opponent will also note the temptation and may be baiting you to pick up the item. Try not to enter fights if you're low on health. To have the upper hand, you want to be sure to locate, pick up, and control the Mega Health. When you pick up a Mega Health, 4 health containers will be restored, increasing your health by up to 100 points, including up to 2 containers above your max health. However, any additional health that the Mega Health grants you above your max health is temporary and will slowly decay, so make use of that extra health and play more aggressively. Mega Health respawns in 30 seconds, so pay attention to when you picked up the Mega Health to determine when the next one will become available. The other half of your stack is your armor. Unlike health, a player never spawns with full armor, so you can immediately begin picking up armor after you spawn. All armor items are green and come in 3 forms. Light armor will restore 1 armor container and respawns in 15 seconds. More importantly, a suit of heavy armor will restore 4 armor containers, increasing your armor rating by up to 100 points, including up to 2 containers above your max armor. Like the Mega Health, the heavy armor is a major item with a 30-second respawn time. Lastly, following combat, each fallen combatant will drop 3 armor shards. Armor shards provide 5 armor points each, a small boost to your armor pool to provide you a bit of protection in combat. Even when you're already at max armor, armor shards can also be collected to increase your armor stack, granting you temporary protection, much like the heavy armor. So try to get in the habit of collecting those armor shards. Each arena has 1 Mega Health and 1 heavy armor.